Welcome back, my lovelies. The Gaily News is back in full force. I'm your host, Elliot Bright, serving fierce, unapologetic realness hotter than a pride parade in July. It's Monday, July 27th, and after our little love letter to queer small businesses, we're diving straight back into the news. Don't worry, we'll return to those amazing LGBTQ plus businesses later, but right now the headlines are calling. 5 fresh stories packed with details. Let's get into it, icons. Sassy, savage, and serving everything. First up, Dylan Mulvaney is not playing. The transgender influencer hit back hard after President Trump made insulting comments about her during his speech at the White House Correspondents' Dinner. Trump compared CNN's Caitlin Collins to Mulvaney while referencing the old Bud Light controversy. In a 4-minute video response, Mulvaney congratulated Collins, then turned the moment into pure power. She said being publicly mocked by the administration is the greatest compliment of all, and declared, "To the president, thank you for reminding me that I am more powerful than I even knew." She also offered clear action items: support trans and non-binary people, hold on to every piece of yourself, and wear the labels they try to use as weapons. USA, Dylan just served a masterclass in turning shade into strength. Next up, Ohio is fighting back against anti-LGBTQ plus billboards. The Seattle-based group Them Before Us put up signs across rural Ohio reading, "No child has two dads, no child has two moms." Residents and advocates were not having it. Northwest Ohio resident Megan Tucker Manley, who is living with stage 4 cancer, shared the billboards and sparked a wave of resistance. Local nonprofit Have a Gay Day raised over $18,000 for affirming counter billboards and organized a peaceful rally in Lima. Equality Ohio and the Human Rights Campaign condemned the campaign as an attack on all non-traditional families. Ohio, the community is matching hate with love and billboards of their own. And lastly, in U.S. news, a failed GOP governor candidate is launching an anti-marriage equality campaign. Details show the candidate is using the current political climate to push against Obergefell and rally support for rolling back marriage rights. This USA effort is part of a broader network of groups still fighting to undo the 2015 Supreme Court ruling. The community is watching closely and organizing in response. For our international story, authorities in Berlin are investigating a deadly attack at the city's Christopher Street Day Pride celebration. One person was killed and many others injured in what officials are treating as a terrorist incident with possible ISIS links. The attack has sent shockwaves through the European LGBTQ+ community, just as World Pride events continue across the continent. Berlin, this is a devastating reminder that even in spaces of celebration, safety remains a fight. Finally, Grindr Equality is committing to connecting 10 million people through its platform's equality and community initiatives. The company is expanding its efforts to support LGBTQ+ users globally with resources, safety tools, and community connection features. This international-facing move shows tech still has a role to play in supporting the community beyond just dating. Geez, what a Monday! From Dylan Mulvaney's powerful clapback and Ohio's billboard resistance to anti-marriage equality campaigns, the Berlin Pride attack, and Grindr's equality push. These stories show the highs, the lows, and the fights we're all in. Thank you for joining the Gaily News today. We'll be back with more news tomorrow, and don't forget, those queer small businesses are still waiting for us. Listen again tomorrow. This is Elliot Bright signing off. Stay sassy, stay fierce.